if there are any confirmed cases. Denise?
Okay, are non-recorded, and I have, and you will, we'll certainly make you the policy, we'll get that policy finalized.
You guys are back up on audio.
Okay. Sorry for the technical difficulties, everyone. I'd like to thank NATES for exceptional effort they've had to put forth simultaneously dealing with the Office 365 migration at the same time as the COVID-19 crisis, causing enormous levels of work from home. Thank you. Okay. Just a minute. What will be the status of DIAM's cafeteria? Can we eat in the cafeteria if we come to this campus?
Currently, yesterday we did a trial with takeout only. That is currently being evaluated right now, including all staff. If we continue that, right now that is the plan as of today. That may change, so please be aware, and it'll be posted and shared immediately as it can. We have been working on spacing out the chairs and other options for seating so that we are maintaining that social distancing as well.
Okay. We have several questions related to VPN and VDI and the IT infrastructure, and we also have suggestions. I just want to reiterate what we heard from Mark and Gary. We're all in this together. This is a really challenging time for everybody. We have our own innate challenges because of our IT infrastructure that we're working through. So a couple of the suggestions that have been shared through the chat is if you only need to be on a VPN network for a short time, please get on the VPN network and then get off. That frees it up for somebody else who may need it. So let's just think about each other and let's collaborate and cooperate with each other so that we can make the best use of the resources that we have available. So thank you guys for your VPN and VDI suggestions. We appreciate that.
Yes, certainly we monitor utilization of these different technologies, and as we go forward, we will provide guidance if we see overage or an opportunity to better balance to across the technologies and share that information as we continue to wrap up.
Okay. We've got a question asking, and I think this maybe relates to our approach to people who have symptoms that seem like COVID or maybe have a diagnosis. Has our policy, our approach been confirmed with any health professionals?
We are currently following all of the CDC guidelines and regulations to actually follow that process, as well as from an informational sharing point of view, working with HR taking a look at the policies to make sure we're following that as well.
I'd like.
We
Go
have
ahead.
medical centers that when we are recommending an associate contact and such, we've given some guidelines. Those are confirmed by the Dinsdale Family Health Care Centers, otherwise CDC.
Okay. I'd like to ask what we're all wondering. If the automakers close their plants, I can imagine.
You can't hear again? The audio's there, but you can't hear.
Oh.
As it bouncing, so we didn't hear Denise or Steve.
Oh. Okay.
Can somebody please make room for Denise at the table, because she's being answered questions.
Speak
So-
louder, speak louder.
Sorry if you couldn't hear, Denise is going to move closer to the table. One question that I helped answer was, has a medical professional confirmed our procedures? We're looking at two sources. One, the CDC's, the U.S. Center for Disease Control, is regularly putting updates for different categories of society, including businesses, and we're following those as much as we can apply them. Can apply them means that they don't answer every question we have, quite honestly. So anything they say, we're following. And then second, you'll see flow charts about how to handle if an associate has symptoms or if an associate is diagnosed with COVID-19. We are following CDC guidelines on both of those, and we're also confirmed with our family health centers. We have DIM associates may not know, but we have family health centers at Athens, Tennessee, and Michigan, which is staffed with medical professionals, and we've confirmed our handling with them as well. So any guidelines that are out there for businesses, we're conforming to. And Denise, if you can restate any questions you answered.
I think that was pretty much the main one there. As Steve mentioned, you know, we're, from DIM perspective, we're actually looking at it from a North America perspective as well. So all of the safety and health professionals within the DIMSO group of North America are having the dialogue on a daily basis as well. So just so, and for those of you who might be joining in from other locations.
Okay. I'd like to ask what we're all wondering. If the automakers close their plants, I can imagine we'd have to shut production facilities. If that happens, what do DIM workers do?
Steve Beil on that one again. Our work at DIM is not always directly tied to the plants. So we need to think about the nature of the work that we do and continue it. Just like when a plant takes a day off for a vacation, the vacation schedules are different. Just like in the Great Recession, we frequently had the situation where plants were up and down on different schedules, and DIM kept working. Most of our work is not directly tied to the plants. Even when production goes down in a plant, please recognize, I doubt that most of our customers fully line up their shutdowns. That means that really what will probably happen is the degree of utilization of our plants will go down, but we'll still have people in the plants working at least for PC planning and things like this. Also, even the production line is down, we'll have maintenance workers in the plants doing things. We may have cleaning crews now in the plants, and then some plant jobs are independent of production, so it's unlikely that the plant's 100% shut down due to volume. So I would say carry on work as normal. If that changes, we'll let you know.
Okay. We've got a suggestion here that I think is a good and useful one. If you want first line managers to be first line of communication for associates with symptoms, please send us a clear kit or toolkit of how to do that so we are not struggling to find information quickly. That's something that we should be able to put together and share.
Yeah, and they will receive that. This is Bob Townsend. Yes, we have put a formal policy together, and we will be sending that out today, actually. I think we can get that out.
Okay. Associates would like to bring home secondary monitor, keyboard, etc. to help aid job efficiency at home. What is DENSO's policy for this short period of time?
Yeah, that's a good suggestion. We've thought about it, but haven't gotten to prioritize that. We will come up with a policy on it. Assuming that we do it, we will have to do an asset tracking and such as that. So please recognize, don't just run them out the building. I know it's inconvenient for a day or two, but we don't want to